Hey makeup homies, my name is Alicia. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing my May update for A Quart of Pans and Empties, which was started by Paula at A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. This is based on Sarah J. Maas's book, A Quart of Thorns and Roses, book 1. And there are 15 prompts. We update on the 15th of every month-ish. And it goes through September. So, I'm just going to go through what I did. I think I've been through all the prompts once now, but I just keep redoing them because it's my first of 2 panning projects, and so I've loved doing it. I find that when I pan, I reach for things that I haven't in a while or something like that, and I really am enjoying doing it. So let's just get into it. So the first thing that I still had in my project was the Adder, Something Dangerous. It was my ColourPop glitterily obsessed Jelly Much shadow? Jelly Much? Oh, it's called Disco Lady. No, it's the Glitterily Obsessed. So I had used this 6 times. I have used it 10 times. I'm going to keep it in my collection because it is a one-of-a-kind thing, and it's not bad, and it's just so chunky. So it took me a while to finish this, but this is a rollout. For Farrah, a resurrection product, I pulled in my dry shampoo from the 5-quarter store, even though this one cost $3, 12 quarters. I had used it 8 times. I've now used it 10 times. It's a fine dry shampoo. It's not the best I've ever had, but it's not the worst I've ever had. So it's fine. It says compared to Batiste. So whatever. So that's a rollout. So the cereal, something that I'm afraid to pan. I'm so afraid to pan it, I can't find it. I've been switching purses a lot lately to be able to like accommodate travel or bigger or whatever. And so it's in a purse. I've checked 2 of the last ones that I've had. I can't find it. So it's not going well because I haven't been using it since last month because I can't find it. Oops. All right, moving on. Amarantha, a vampy lip. So I am going through my ColourPop New Moon Volturi lip kit. I love this so much. It is very striking. I sometimes will just wear the lipstick and the lip liner. I actually wore this to church on Mother's Day, and I was able to like set it. So my family, my mom and my brother were professional clowns, and I have gotten into clown many times with them. And so when they do their makeup, they set it with powder, and then they wet it a little bit, and they go over it with more, and it brings it out again, and it sets it. So I actually did that with this lip, stayed all day, and it didn't transfer. So like a vampy red lip that didn't transfer, get into it. But I do love using this stuff, and it's already got, like you can see, I've gotten good use at it. This just makes it pop even more. I had used it 5 times. I've now used it 8 times. So I'm working on it. But, you know, a vampy red lip is not necessarily something that you do on a daily basis. I would, but I don't. So next, Romantasy, something that you're addicted to. I know I have it in here. Oh, no. That would be my About Face Electric Slide Line Artist pen. I love this pen. I love it. I love it. And it's disgusting and grungy lemon lime. So good. So if you will allow me, I've used this 9 times. I will use this tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow, and this is my favorite. And with the eyeshadows I've been doing it with, this has been my favorite look, and it's been the easiest thing to get to. So I'm gonna roll this, like roll something else in, but I promise you I will use this tomorrow. I just want to go through things again and move on to new things, you know? So next was Under the Mountain, shiny matte or gray. So I brought in my Blend Bunny Longing palette, and I've been working on this guy, Old Photographs. I don't know if you can see, he's got a nice little dent in him. But I've used this 4 times. I really love it, and when I pull it out, I tend to do it with other things in this palette. I Love, 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 love this palette in general. So it has not been a hard reach. But so that was 4 times. So I still need to use this 6 times. Next is Resand, something navy or purple. I brought in my About Face Cheek Freak in Score. It is a beautiful blush, and I usually underpaint with it because it can be quite pigmented, but it also shears down really nicely, as you can see. So I have used this 7 times, so it still needs 3 more times before I can roll it out. The Midgard Worm is something that smells good. I reached into my bag of tricks of my samples that I had. This is the Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink. As you can see, it is Gown. I liked this one much better than the whatever I had. It was a Tiffany and Company last time. It was not good, but this is very good. I like gourmandy things, and this was a very good pear flavor, just very bright and fresh. I really liked this one. So that is a rollout. Next is Nesta Flames or something orange, red, and yellow. I brought in my Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorials palette, and I've been working on this color here called Redemption. So what I've done is most days when I wear this and the next thing, I put them all together. You know what, I'll just do that. So this I've used 8 times, so I need to use that 2 more times. But for Elaine, something named after a flower, I brought in my Natasha Denona Yucca palette, and I've been working on this color, Citrine, which is, in fact, a flower. I looked it up. So these 2 together are dreamy. I have used these 2 just, you know, on the lid. I've done, I did a really cool look that was like, I have an About Face pencil that's kind of that color that I did as a liner and buffed it out with that. And then I did this like in the inner corner, and then I used Dawn, the shiny one from Makeup Just Forever and Odin's Eye Flora Story palette. And it was just so cool. If I have pictures of looks that I have done with any of these things, I will put them here. Life's been lifing recently, so I don't know that I have many pictures, but I have so enjoyed getting more use out of this palette, first of all, because I've reached into Camu Camu and Citrine, and I love this palette so much. So I'm also going to roll this one out because I have also used this 9 times, and I promise you, tomorrow's my birthday. These are my fave combo. I will be wearing this tomorrow. So I'm going to roll both of these out just so that I can roll more things in. So with that being said, I need to use my phone to roll random numbers, and then I will come back and tell you what I rolled in. Okay, I'm back. I rolled my numbers. I figured out what they were, and I went and got the products. So here we go. I rolled 1, 3, 4, 5, and 14 to roll out of for my 5 that I'm rolling out. And those were, where did I start? Romantasy, something that you're addicted to. Okay, so Krusty Kristen just sent me, it was her birthday month, and she sent me a box of goodies. In it is this Ciate London Everyday Vacay Primer. This thing smells like coconuts. It feels so good. It's very serum-y. It's very, very light, and that is my kind of primer. And I am obsessed with this stuff. So it's gone, you know, it's like, oh, it smells like coconuts, but not in like a bad sunscreeny way. In like a coconut, lime, and verbena back in the day kind of day. You know what I'm talking about. This is so good. So we're going to use this 10 times. Next is Farrah, a Resurrection product. I don't often do my brows, but I feel like that's the one thing that I could do that would be like a resurrection of like making them beautiful. So I'm going to bring in a combo of the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pencil or brow tint. Okay. It's so teeny and it's so like just because I do little, nope, see, I can either do that or I can do little itty bitty flicks. Because I feel like when I do my brows, I sometimes look angry, you know? So then sometimes I just want to do the thick it and stick it, which is just a little spoolie that you run through kind of like mascara. I don't get a lot of flyaways in my brows. You know, they're pretty contained, but filling them in might be something that could resurrect the brows. So some combo of these two I want to use 10 times. I won't say I'll use each 10, but I will use brow products 10 times. Okay. Next is Tamlin, something that you have changed your mind about. I am going to do something that I want to change my mind about. I haven't yet, but it is the ABH Norvina palette. So many people love this palette, and in an eyeshadow palette tag that I just did, I said it was not worth the hype, and TW did not agree, and so I want to use this, and I just want to make it work for me. I want to change my mind about it. So I want to do a no palette left behind on this guy. So that's what I'm going to do. No palette left behind. And it's going to be great. Right? Okay. Next is the Spring Court, something that's pastel colored. Last time I brought in a pastel eyeshadow. So this time I'm going to bring in a pastel blush. This is my Wet n Wild blush in pearlescent pink. So I think it's my peachy blush. It's not incredibly strong. Let me see if I have a brush here that I can... This is not a blush brush. No, it hardly goes on with this brush. I promise that there we go. There's color payoff in this thing, and it's a very pretty peachy blush. So we use this 10 times. And then the last thing is the Adder, Something Dangerous. So I read this time that it was actually supposed to be like a mascara or an eyeliner, so that it's dangerous to put in your eyes, which is why I had the Glitterly Obsessed, because I used it by my eyes, even though you're not supposed to. So anyway, I chose my JD Glow. They're just, it's a loose shadow, and it's called because when you see how beautiful this stuff is, it's so beautiful. Okay, first of all, you see the purple and the teal and the, so like when you see it, you're like, and I mean, I get why it's called, no, that was not a good swatch. So the thing is, there we go. It is hard to use. I mean, look at that. That's how it shows up on my finger. And then when you do anything with it, I don't know. It is in this little like Parmesan cheese grater thing. And so a lot of times I'll take it out of the lid if I can. And so I think it's dangerous in like how I apply it. And God forbid, I mean, there's going to be like so much fallout. And that's fine. But that's why I'm bringing it in. I'm actually going to like just get it. So I'm bringing it in as the dangerous. And I'm only going to use this 5 times because I have only probably used this 3 times since I've owned it. So I'm going to use this 5 times so that I keep it as a attainable goal. I love this stuff, and I love the JD Glow singles that I have are so great. But okay, so I have my Global Citizen lip liner, my Amarantha Volturi lip kit to do. I have the old photographs from Longing. I have my Cheek Freak to do 3 more times. I have my Redemption to do 2 more times. And then I have everything that I just went over, the primer, the brows, the Norvina, the blush, and the loose pigment. So that's what I'm working on for next month. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day.